proof, timeline, screenshots, everything.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but I couldn't deal with all the drama channels online with Peter and all the others. So I took a break and I focused on myself, on my work, on the family, on the cats and all of that, actually on live. But here we are, we're back. And today we are going to talk about Peter, of course, because we are the official Peter commentary channel, and Raw Beauty Krist. So let's get into it. Here we go. So what is the situation? Well, let me tell you. The situation is that Peter and Krist used to talk to each other. A couple of years ago, they spoke to each other on the phone. They made videos to support each other, etc. You know, all the YouTube things. But then, suddenly, Peter is calling out Raw Beauty Krist. And why is he calling her out, you ask? Let me tell you. So what happened was, the whole James Charles situation was happening. Everybody was making videos about it. And Krist didn't know what to do, and she wanted Peter's advice. And she asked for Peter's phone number, and they had a phone call. And in that phone call, Peter gave Krist advice. And then when she didn't follow his advice, he went on his drama channel, calling her out. And of course, you know me, and you know the channel, and the channel is called Receipts, Proof, Timeline, Screenshot. So here we go. Here are some clips.
This is a situation where I have loved Krist. She's been very supportive of me for years. I've been very supportive of her. I thought she was the real deal for a long time, okay? And I think people go to her because she's willing to share the truth and talk about money and talk about this and talk about that. So I went over, because a lot of people had said this to me, and actually I have a whole thing written up, so let me say this. I'm going to talk about some people that I had to unfollow last night, and it started with Krist. And I said, I'm fully aware none of these people really care if I unfollow them or not. And so this is my goodbye. I've had to unfollow a lot of problematic people last night that continue to support James Charles. And I'm not talking about they just follow him on Instagram. And a lot of drama commentary channels follow these people because they cover them. I don't feel the need to do that, okay? I've unfollowed most of the YouTubers that I ever followed on Instagram and Twitter. Well, not so much Twitter because I don't know it unless their tweets come up. But in the past week, in the past few videos, so many people have brought to my attention that Krist, Raw Beauty Krist, still supports James and is liking recent pictures of his, including his painted launch. I was really hoping that Krist would do the right thing. I knew prior to this video that she put up, hold on a second. Where is my library so I can... Okay, so in her video that she put out, hold on a second, called My Controversial Opinions That You Wanted to Know, Colleen Ballinger, MLM, True Crime, and More, that came out, when did this come out? 1 month ago. It's sitting at 295,000 views. She has a lot of opinions about Colleen Ballinger. She also talks about the beauty industry and the people that were the big OGs that basically took down the beauty industry and things like that. I knew that she was following James Charles before that. I wasn't aware that she was liking pictures of him and stuff. To be really honest, I had not looked that close. I really believed after that, with her stance on Colleen Ballinger, that Raw Beauty Krist, because I believe that she is a good person. I'd hoped that she was a good person, that she was level-headed. I don't know what her need is to continue to follow him and like him. I don't know why she can ride so hard for Colleen Ballinger, but she can support, openly and publicly, a self-proclaimed predator, okay? So I went back and I watched this video last night. I felt like I deserved to have a little humor before I get into this video. That in all honesty, I really don't want to talk about. I really don't even want to make this video. It just brings up a lot of stuff for me. And, but I said I would address this. So I'm going to address this situation. And I think it's important that I address it after finding out a couple things. And I keep on like messing up my words, and I'm not going to stop the video. I just need to get through this video and get it done. I just want to go to the pool. I have 2 days left. I want to relax and enjoy myself. And I had thought about maybe not even making any videos today. And then I thought, no, You said you were going to address this video, so address it. So, because a lot of people were like, this is them being able to protect who they continue to follow, because they just, for the life of them, they cannot unfollow James Charles, okay? I'm sorry, and this person said, are you going to mock your followers the same way that you do these big influencers? Well, baby, listen, it ain't the same fucking thing, okay? But if you want me to mock my audience that follows these people, I have no problem doing that, okay? Because I think it's fucking ridiculous that y'all out there want to protect these people, okay? And yes, you are doing that. And you are protecting your need to continue to like them, okay? By following them. Well, I don't think that a follow really gives them much power. I don't really think that a follow means anything if I continue to follow Colleen Ballinger, or if I want to watch a makeup video that James Charles is doing just to learn how to do makeup. Yeah, it is problematic, okay? There's 9 million beauty influencers out there on the YouTube. You need to watch James Charles. You need to watch James Charles, not even a trained makeup artist, to teach you how to do makeup. No, you're a fan. Admit that you're a fan, and you can't unfollow him because you're one. There's no shame in that, okay? It's problematic as hell, but there's no shame in that, all right? But don't dance around the topic. I don't dance around the topic at all, okay? I said I just unfollowed Raw Beauty Krist. I said I just unfollowed these people after looking at them. I can take responsibility. I can own. I told Kristy I wasn't going to follow her again, okay? Unless I saw some action follow all this. All these people are telling me today that Kristy's coming out and she unblocked or she unfollowed James Charles. She told me she wanted to unfollow James Charles. She still wanted to look performative. Sir, y'all, listen, I'm waiting for it to come out. I'm just going to wait for it to come out, like I've been waiting for this video of Raw Beauty Krist to address this whole James Charles situation, which she still hasn't done, and it's been days, okay? Which I'm going to address here in a second, because now she's blocking and deleting comments. I'm like, girl, did you lie to me straight to my face on the phone? I'm very disappointed in Kristy for several reasons now, okay? And I said I told her on the phone I wasn't going to address it again, and I said it in the video I wasn't going to address it again, but I am going to address it because I feel like I was lied to, okay? And Kristy, there's no need to call me. There's no need for us to work this out, because I think you knowingly lied to my face, okay? And I'm real disappointed in you. But we're going to get to that in a second. But there's a lot of Raw Beauty Krist, all right? So I put on here, Raw Beauty Krist deleting comments and blocking people. Girl, just make the damn video. And that's what I said. Okay, so Raw Beauty Krist, now, she done posted this picture on Instagram. Okay, here, I'll pull it up for you so y'all can see it. She posted this picture of her in this Walmart hat, okay? And she put underneath here, this was from yesterday. These Walmart baseball caps are everything. They're like pre-faded and have every color. I bought 5. Not sponsored, no affiliation, just went to Walmart and was pleasantly surprised by the cute stuff I saw. Now, I had gone to Kristy's latest video. She must be deleting comments over there too. But people were asking her about James Charles, and they were saying they were very disappointed in her. It's all over Twitter. People are tweeting to her and things like that, right? Why are there, out of 7,893 likes on this, why are there 62 comments and not one of them is anything about James Charles? Not one of them. She's obviously deleting comments, okay? She's obviously deleting comments that people are leaving to her, right? Okay. Then she goes in this whole thing today, and the whole thing is this Instagram story that she does, right? It's like three reels. And the whole thing is about the difference between affiliate links and sponsorships and why it's important for her to disclose. Girl, okay. Ain't nobody asking you about that, girl. Like, let's just be for real. Everybody wants to know about James Charles, okay? Just make the fucking video, girl. Okay, seriously, the longer you wait, the more harm it does you. You said you didn't want to just unfollow him and not come out and speak about it because it would look performative. It looks performative, okay? And if I'm getting the DMs, and I mean, I'll tell you, I probably got 30 to 40 DMs last night, okay? That Kristy unfollowed James Charles. If I got that many DMs, girl, don't tell me you're not getting them. Don't tell me you're not getting those comments, okay? I got my DMs on Instagram were blowing up, okay? Did you see that Kristy unfollowed James Charles? Kristy unfollowed James Charles. This looks performative. She didn't want to come across as performative, but this looks performative. It does look performative, Kristy, okay? Because you haven't come out and addressed it. Now, I told Kristy on the phone, okay? I said, you need to get ahead of this. I'm telling you now, if you're going to make the video, make it soon. Well, I don't know. I need to think about it. What do you need to think about, Kristy? Like I said in my video the other day, you don't have any problem having opinions about Colleen Ballinger. You don't have any problems about lab-grown meat. Okay, what do you have to think about? You have all the information. You said it yourself. You have all the information about MLMs. People told me you've been thinking about making this video for years. I think it was Audra that said it. She's been thinking about making these Cutco MLM video for years. She's been talking, but girl, make the video, okay? Make the Cutco video. Make the James Charles video. Now, it's a problem, okay? This is what's a problem, Kristy, is now I'm getting a lot of DMs from people telling me that you're blocking them when they're asking them, okay? So somebody reached out to me on Twitter. And I really appreciate that. Thank you for reaching out to me. Kristy, this is a bad look, okay? This is a situation when you said, I never get myself into drama, okay? That you need to come out and address this kind of drama right away. I've had to do that on my channel. Other people have done it on their channels. This is not something that you sit on for 2 weeks, unfollow, it looks performative, and then come out and script together this statement. This is when you come out, like I told you. And I said, just tell your audience what you told me on the phone, okay? Now, I am going to share what Kristy told me because Kristy has not come out with a video yet, and I decided that if by today she hadn't come out with a video, I was going to address it. I'm not going to get into everything that she said to me, but basically what she said to me was that when all this stuff was going on with James Charles, and this is why I'm disappointed in Kristy, okay? And I'll let her share her own story, and I'll let her put her own foot in her mouth, okay? Because that's exactly what's going to happen when she does come out and talk about it. And now, Kristy, because you've waited for so long, okay, you really have fucked yourself, is what you've done, okay? And I feel like you lied to me. So, Kristy said to me, and I'll just make a very vague about this whole situation. That when the whole thing with James Charles and Tati went down and all the allegations came out, that Kristy was going through so much in her life at that time that she really wasn't on social media and she wasn't paying attention to that, okay? Well, I knew what Kristy was going through at that time because I followed Kristy, and I knew that to be true, that she was going through a really hard time. So I was like, well, Kristy, I think that that's understandable. I said, I think people will come for you and say, there's no way that you didn't know what was going on with James Charles. I think she knows this too, and I think this is why she hasn't made the video. Because what Kristy knew that I didn't know, because I don't watch Kristy that closely, and just for anybody out there that wants to say, we don't have that kind of personal relationship. We've shouted each other out a couple times, but it's not like we have a personal relationship. But what Kristy knew that other people knew that I didn't know is that Kristy has talked extensively about the downfall of the beauty community, referencing Tati and James. So Kristy did know exactly what had happened with Tati and James. She did know about the allegations. She said to me something about, I don't really know what happened. So I said, well, you know, James had these allegations. Oh, really? Yeah. And then he came out with this video. Well, I remember that video, but I don't really remember anything he said in the video. Well, he said this, he said that, he said this, and he took the video down. He took the video down? Yeah, he took the video down, and he came out with the open, I gave her the whole spiel about the Cosmopolitan article about all of it. Now, she knows about Colleen Ballinger today, but she doesn't know about everybody bringing up James Charles again. She's talked about the downfall of the beauty industry, and I went back and I watched her video where she talks about controversial issues. In that same video where she talks about Colleen Ballinger, she talks about all these people that ruined the beauty industry. Apparently, she's talked about this in several other videos. I was not aware of that, okay? Videos that are dating back a year or two, okay? Audra talked about this. Her audience talked about it in her live stream. So, in that video, she talked about the downfall of the beauty industry. And I even said in my video, because I caught that, but Kristy, you still follow Tati, you still follow James, you still follow these people that were part of it. She knew what happened. Kristy played dumb on the phone to me and acted like she had no clue, okay? Furthermore, and this, I don't know. I know she was going through a tough time, okay? I grant her that. I don't wish on anybody what Kristy was going through. I know she was going through a really difficult time. But to come out and say she didn't know what was going on, when she's spoken about it many times in videos, and acted like to me on the phone that she had no clue what was going on, and now you haven't made a video about it. You haven't addressed it. Don't talk to me about how long it takes to edit a video. You could literally sit down, and I told you this, Kristy. I said it doesn't have to be a long video. Literally start it, stop it, throw it up on the interview, okay? It doesn't have to be a highly jump cut edited video, okay? I told you not to put it on Twitter statements, and I told you not to put it on Instagram, to do a video because that's where you make your money, and that's where your following is, okay? You haven't done that, and now you're blocking people that are asking you nicely about this. You're deleting comments. And this is not the only person that's commented to me and said that they've been blocked by you. A lot of people have commented that to me. So this is apparently what you're doing, okay? It's problematic as hell. Kristy, you are digging a hole for yourself that you cannot get out of, okay? But Kristy, I was very kind to you on the phone. I told you that I did not hate you. I told you that I really cared about you, that I could not support you because of this, and I didn't understand it, and I was confused because it didn't seem to me. You shared a lot of things with me that I will never share on video, okay, because they were very personal issues. Those are yours to share. I will never betray your trust on that, okay? Girl, come out and make the video. Come out and just share whatever you need to share that's the truth. But this deleting people and blocking people that are asking you, that should tell you that you need to come out. You don't want to address it. I don't know why. Maybe it's because people think that you, whatever. I don't know, okay? But at this point, when you're blocking and deleting people, they do deserve an answer from you. This just makes you look guiltier than sin. I just want you to know. And I was disappointed the other day, but this response, I'm really disappointed in you, okay? This is not how you treat your audience that has stood by you through all of this. Just saying, okay? Very fair. I heard her out, and she lied to my face. Because she did know what was going on behind the scenes because she's spoken of it in her videos. She banked on the fact that I didn't know that. She did know what happened. And it was right in front of my face. I watched a video where she talked about the downfall of the beauty community and she referenced those videos. It was right there in front of my face and I didn't know. And I ate it up because I wanted to believe what Kristy was telling me. Kristy said to me, I hope you do not feel like I'm one of these influencers manipulating behind the scenes. Kristy, you were one of those influencers manipulating me behind the scenes. And again, I fell right into it. You had your chance to come out and tell your truth. You were so afraid of other drama commentary channels coming out and making a video about you. And I said to you, speak on this before it's too late. You should have come out and made a video. Then I wouldn't have had to say this. And that's not a threat, okay? I gave you full warning. If you had come out with your words, I said I would respond to that. I feel manipulated. I feel lied to. And please do not reach out to me, Kristy, because I do not want to talk to you, okay? I gave you an opportunity to be honest with me, and I feel like you lied to me. I don't want to hear from you, okay? And you said if I ever followed you again that you would soft-block me and stick to my morals. You don't have to worry about that, sweetheart. I will not be following you again, okay? I'm very disappointed in you. You are not who I thought you were at all. And it's not just about the James Charles thing at this point to me. It is everything, okay? I don't know who you are, but you are not who you show yourself to be on camera. Whatever you want to do with that is whatever, okay? You want to get in a video and say I'm bringing you anxiety and I'm bringing you stress, and girl, I'm just speaking my truth, okay? I'm just telling the truth as I see it. You're the one that lied to me. You're the one that followed James Charles publicly. You're the one that liked his pictures as of recently and acted like you didn't even know. Oh, I just like pictures when they're rolling through Instagram, and I ate it up and I bought it because I wanted to believe your story.
So, it is the AI. The human was trying to upload the long video to YouTube, but YouTube doesn't allow long vids anymore. We don't know why. That is why we had to cut the video into 3 parts. Please go to part 2, and we are very sorry for this.